What is up, guys? Hopefully you can hear me. Getting everything set up. Hello. Alright. Microphone should be working. Let's get this video facing the right way. What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see here. Get this working right. There we go. Alright, so I've been working on this thing all day. These plexiglass windows, I went ahead and drilled and countersunk some more holes into there. Did about double of what was there. I just felt I probably needed some more. Been over here working hard on some LEDs. These are for the big windows on the sides. I already got this side done over here with the LEDs in it. Got my channel routed. This thing has got so many wires on it. It's kind of crazy. But we're going to keep chugging along on this thing. So here we are. If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you drop me a comment in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're watching. Colby, what is up? Jose, what is up? Who else is in here? Let me know. Drop it in the chat. We're going to get some tasty jams on here, so I don't have to work in silence. It's never any fun. I don't know if you guys like listening to music while you're working, but it definitely makes working a lot more enjoyable. Sienna, thank you so much for tuning in. Michael Smith, what is up, man? Thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, let's see if we can get this working there. Well, I know we can get it working. Alfredo, hi from Phoenix, Arizona. What is up, man? Thank you so much for coming in, checking out the stream. Will Wilson, what is up, man? I guess I can just call you Will at this point. Although I do enjoy the fact that your name is Will Wilson. Thank you so much, Colby. I appreciate it. I've been working hard on this bad boy. I just had to order today another 2 rolls. I think I calculated so far there's about 30 to 45 feet in the box of LEDs that were used, and we have what is it, 30 more feet coming. So, well, there's going to be about 70 feet of LEDs in this box, 60 to 70 feet of LEDs in this box. How's it looking for today, bro? It's going good. Are you meaning pickup? I thought you were talking about doing a Saturday. Let me know. Jose, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's I did the wood burning first, and then I stained over that, so it definitely gave it a lot more depth. That was a red oak. I'm pretty sure you're referring to the 4th order box I just did. Christy, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Alright, so I basically just got done filling what I needed to on this side as far as LED kind of lines that I routed in here. Now, got to flip this bad boy over and start doing the other side. All this other stuff is going to get hidden by screws, or hidden by this other trim panel, or baffle, I guess you can call it, that's going on here. So we're going to have this one going here. And there's also LEDs in this too. And then we have 1, 2, 3 more spots of LEDs. That's why we need to wire or order more LEDs in. I ordered 3 rolls, and they're 15 and some odd feet in each roll. I really would have thought that would have been plenty, but I guess I was wrong. So yeah, each individual slot in here is going to get LEDs as well. This is the window, sub obviously, and then this will have LEDs, this will, and so will this as well. Let me pull up my other screen here so I can see a little better what's going on. I guess I'll go ahead and body work what I need to on this panel first before I go set it aside. So these little channels here that I did, I kind of changed it up a little bit, and I put the channels on the other piece of wood, but they don't need to get covered up because you're not going to see it. But I do need to cover up my screw holes that are going to be in the areas where I'm going to have my LEDs at. I'm using Bondo for this. Normally I would use something from like Finish Masters, but they're not that easy to get a hold of anymore. Ever since COVID, they don't let you come in the store, and it's really annoying. So on our emergency Home Depot trip yesterday, while picking up hardware I needed, I got some Bondo. It's not my favorite stuff, but it works just good, or just fine. I mean, really, if you don't have access to any of the other stuff, Bondo is going to do just the right job. Some of the other like body fillers are a little thinner, a little easier to work with. You can just like add acetone if you wanted to thin it out a tiny bit. Again, you're not going to add a lot of acetone at all. Or you can do, I've seen people do fiberglass resin. Personally, I think that just makes it a little harder to sand when you're all said and done. So I would just go with acetone if you needed to thin it out. But again, you really don't have to use much at all. Make sure you got it really mixed thoroughly. I think that's, you know, I see a lot of, the only complaints I really see on this stuff is like, oh, it didn't dry properly, but I think a lot of times just people aren't mixing it thoroughly enough. They think they can just kind of do a little bit and be good. Or they're just not putting enough hardener. Mixed up a little too much, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill all the other holes that are on this thing. The back side of this panel, or this face part of the panel, isn't going to actually be seen when it's all done, but it won't hurt to have the holes covered. I'm wrapping this in vinyl, but you definitely need to make sure you do good body work because vinyl is not going to hide everything. Maybe some very small pinholes, but that's about it. That's why I'm going over these areas twice, because even with the sanding that I did do, it kind of let a little bit of an indentation in there that I don't want. Sean Barlow, what's up, man? We also got some grill, some black diamond grill that's going to be going on the box too. inside the areas that I pointed out that are going to get more LEDs in them, but we're going to wait to cut that. Oh, wow, finally the music kicked on after about, I don't know how long we've been on stream. 11 minutes. It's like I got dial-up over here. Yeah, that's what I thought, Will. I hope you're not super mad at me, but I'm not 1,000% yet that tomorrow will for sure work. That's going to be pending on what time I get the LEDs in. Because they're like the outside LEDs. But I did next day shipping, so they'll be here tomorrow first thing. The second LED controller came in today as well, but I got to test that out. That's going to be kind of fun testing that too. I've never tried to power 2 LED controllers with like one phone. Or, I mean, really, I guess tomorrow I'm getting another controller, which I think is gonna work a little bit better than the one I just got sent in. Really, it's just the same thing, but I kind of hoping that we'll be able to run 2 LED controllers off of one phone and one app. I think we can do it, but I've never seen it done. But I mean, again, I haven't seen a lot of people use these addressable LEDs either, so I think we're going to be able to make it work just fine. Alright, so before I mix this Bondo, I'm definitely going to look at a few other spots that I'm going to have to do on the box, because I only have a little area on the top that I need to smooth out, so don't want to be wasting a bunch of it. Sorry I had to break the bad news to you on live, but figured I would just say something while it's on the top of my mind. Well, I mean, tomorrow night could probably still work, because I'm basically going to wrap it first and then install the LEDs after. I already got the channels routed in for the wiring, so that's all good to go and ready. Basically, I'm just waiting to get them. And it will take me some time to kind of install them and glue them into place. And then after that, I got to cut the grills. Can't really cut the grills until I get the LEDs in, because, well, actually, you know what? I can. Never mind. We might be able to make it work, man. I'm gonna try for you for sure. Alright, so there's a few areas on this top I gotta do. Probably should have taped off this plexi window first, but we're gonna hope we don't get anything on it. Thank you so much, Jose. I appreciate that. Will, thank you again for doing the jumping on live with us last night to kind of show us your wiring. I think that really was a cool perspective for people who are actually, you know, invested in watching this project. Yeah, it's really cool for people to see, because not only are they seeing the box being made, they're kind of seeing the wiring getting done too. And thankfully, I was able to see your wiring job beforehand to know that, or to feel confident that I could let you show it off on the live stream. I've definitely done boxes for some people that I'm like, oh man, you gotta redo this. You gotta redo a lot of this wiring. And I don't even do wiring, so I'm not even trying to sell anything to people. It's just like some people really got some rigged stuff going on when it comes to how they wire their stuff. Juan, what is up, man? Thank you for tuning in. I couldn't agree more with you, Will. We're almost finished at this point. You know, I also realized the other day too that, or just today, that I was showing you guys the LEDs at like 3/4 brightness, and they actually get a lot brighter than what I was, what I had them set on. I realized the app has a brightness setting. I don't know how I didn't realize that previously, but I'm gonna do straight vinyl on it. I think. Well, foam's okay, but foam's cheating. I mean, I guess on the armrest for some slight comfortability, but the foam, in my opinion, doesn't look really as good either, personally. Let me get this camera set up again, or reset. Well, not really an arm rest, but like where you're going to rest your arm on the box. Oh, geez. It's supposed to be on front-facing camera, not back camera. It's on every camera. And let's see if this works. Oh, did someone ask about the Bondo? I didn't even see that. I can't see any of these dang comments. Well, I can see them, but I can't scroll through them. And once they're gone to me. Yeah, I gotta make sure I do all like really good body work when we're wrapping it. You'll see, well, certain stuff you can hide, but like even on this big panel, well, you guys can't see the whole big panel. On this big panel, even if you kind of sand this on evenly, you'll see waviness in it when you go to vinyl wrap it. I also earlier spent a couple hours kind of softening up all the edges slightly. I didn't router it because I don't want to take off too much, but I softened the edge up for when I do start wrapping it in vinyl. A softer edge is a lot easier to wrap around, especially like when you're going to get around the plexiglass window and where the sub is. If you have a hard edge that's sharp, when you're pulling it after you heat it up with the heat gun and you're pulling it, it'll tend to kind of slice it on the wood itself. Alright, flip this beast over. Gotta get all these wires up here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leads coming out of the box. Just the LEDs that are inside the box right now. The ones around the big windows here should actually help a lot too with the brightness. Although I don't think that's going to be an issue though. Let's get this thing flipped over. Get this other side body worked. We're getting real close to vinyl. I got the other panels basically prepped up as far as ready for the LEDs when they come in tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, this is a big box right here. It's a big center console. The mirror looks so good in this, it's crazy. It's crazy how good this looks. I can't believe I built it. All these dang wires don't make it fun to move around though. Come on, tip over. There we go. Almost dropped this shit. That would have been terrible. Would have been terrible. Will said he's got some of his hood friends coming down to help lift the box in the truck. I don't know why they're hood friends, but hopefully they're not too dangerous, you know? What if Will turns up the bass and cracks the mirrors? Yeah, I would hope that's not true. Gilbert, awesome work, ordering soon from you. Thank you so much, man. I would really appreciate that. Yeah, Colby, the mirrors are plexiglass. They're not glass mirrors. I really don't think we're going to have that issue. Maybe if it was like vibrating violently or something, but we have a bunch of bracing in here. Jeez. We have a bunch of bracing in it, and we also secured it really, really well, so. We'll probably have fuzzy dice on the mirror. I'm going to wear my mask. I was finally able to find some replacement filters for this damn mask as it pops off. Saying that as the thing breaks. Damn you, 3M. Hopefully it's on there good now. My other one was like beginning to smell like paint. I painted in it so damn much. It almost seems like it's a brand new mask with the new filters on it. It's wild. Should have changed them long ago. Woo! When he said hood friends, I assume it was a typo and he meant good friends, but I don't know. Alright, just want to make sure I don't go ahead and bondo way more than I need to do. See you later, Juan. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Good luck on studying. Maybe. Oh no. Oh, I got my knife covered in body filler. Bernard, what is up, man? Thank you for tuning in and watching. The Caribbean, Antigua. Huh. Yes, I did find a way to make it work. Hopefully it works. We don't know. We haven't played it yet. This thing might sound like shit, dude. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Maybe. Might. I don't know. We gotta see. We got to see. I wouldn't spend this much damn time on it if I thought it was gonna sound like shit. Jose, see you later, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Ah. Should probably wear gloves for this, but I tell myself that every time. I still don't wear them. Does DS18 tool their own frames on those subs? I'm not sure, man. I mean, there's a couple different like frame designs, and most companies will just run with what is already available because, I mean, tooling a basket, from what I've heard, is upwards of $10,000 to $15,000. So that's a big investment just before you get started. I think a lot of companies would go with a tooled basket that was already kind of designed. I know Sundown does tool their own baskets. I'm not sure who else does, but I know they do. Well, they don't tool their own; they have them tooled. I don't think anyone's going to do that stuff in house. None of these companies really do it in house. It's all a build house that does it for them. Not to mention Sundown again, but they, some of their stuff is assembled overseas, some of it is assembled here, but I mean, all the parts are still built, made, created in China or Japan, wherever the build house may be. If you're just tuning in, we're working on a 2005 GMC Duramax center console for two DS18 Hooligan 15s. I'm doing some body work right now. We already got the inside done. It's got a whole bunch of mirror, a whole bunch of plexiglass, LEDs, all that good stuff. On the outside, we're going to be doing black vinyl. It's also going to have a bunch of LEDs, some nice black grill, whole bunch of good stuff. Harry, thank you so much for tuning in. How's it going? Harry, listen, man, you're dope. I wish to God you do a Tundra one day. Yeah, I know. It's soon. One day soon. I mean, hey, in that year you've asked, I probably, I for sure not one time have had enough time to really do something like that, like taking on a new vehicle project or creating a new enclosure rather. I don't know what year Tundra you have, but Bobby Gately sells a Tundra enclosure. I've seen someone on my friends list, my buddy Byron, he posted it. He's on YouTube on a lot of the bass things, so if you guys are familiar with the bass channels, you might have seen him there. But yeah, he has a Tundra box from him. I just seen him posting some pictures on Instagram. I would check that out possibly for an option. More body filler on my damn hands. Hey, that's not true, man. I actually love Toyotas. My first car was a Toyota Camry. My second car was a 92 Toyota pickup. And my third car was a 2004 Toyota Sequoia. So I'm definitely a Toyota fan. And not a lot of people are asking. It's like, it's probably you. Like, I feel like I've gotten at least 5 or 10 requests, but it might have been all you. Every request might have been you asking about it. So, because I really don't get many, honestly. And I've never had anyone like willing to, hey, I'll take the truck down to you so you can take a mold of it. Hey, man, I'd rather you buy from me too. Nothing against him, but I would definitely rather you order it from me. If too bad you're not local, or maybe you are local. If you're in Florida, maybe I'll try to work something out with you very soon. I need the vehicle in shop to be able to actually build a mock-up, put it in the vehicle, and test it before I just say, yeah, that fits. I mean, obviously it'd be something custom, so we have to work out something like that. But hey, even if you're willing to do the drive, I'm willing to maybe even give you. Oh, you're in New York. Driving down to Florida, I'll give you a discount if you let me have the truck long enough to make a mock-up or a prototype of the box, and double triple check that it fits inside that vehicle. I'm sure you're willing to pay, man. It's not even a question of that. It's just, I need to be able to get the vehicle in the shop. Might come end of year. We might be able to work that out. Yeah, no, COVID definitely sucks, dude. Yeah, I haven't really been wanting to do any sort of traveling. I'm not even going to talk about the C word too much on this stream, but it sucks. It's been hard for everybody. It's been hard to get supplies. I just bought hardware yesterday, random nuts and bolts, not random, things I'm going to need for this center console, and I literally spent $90 on just nuts and bolts for this box. It's crazy. Yeah, we'll try to work something out. The beginning of December, I have someone coming down with a 2014. No. Yes. I'm drawing a blank now. Yeah, 2014 extended cab, Chevy extended cab, so I can get the measurements for that thing. So maybe after that I can fit you in. Harry, do they make any sort of like plastic cubby that you can insert in in your space? I know some of the trucks. They actually, like, some companies will make like a perfectly molded plastic tub for like storage where speaker boxes will typically go. I mean, maybe that might be a better option than you driving your vehicle all the way down here. Is we can order one of those and I can kind of take my measurements or mold off of that. Speaking of underseat boxes, does your 2014 Titan box need a lift? I don't remember if I ever asked. Yes, it does need a lift. Matthew, you were a dope builder. Hats off to you, bro. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. They make the toolbox holder, but that's it. Yeah. See, that's the thing too. You know, not many people have the Toyota trucks, dude. I mean, I haven't checked the truck prices because I'll be honest with you, I don't make enough money building boxes for people to be buying a new truck. But I know Toyota vehicles are not cheap. I mean, even the 2004 Sequoia I have was not a cheap vehicle, like even way back. So I know Toyota trucks definitely are a little more expensive. I think that's why I'm not seeing as many people requesting that box specifically. Yeah, exactly. 60K truck. No, it doesn't suck, man. Don't go starting with that. You know it's awesome that you can afford a 60K truck. What is up, Khalif from Japan? Thank you so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate you for watching. Hey, if you wanted a cheaper truck, you would have went with a cheaper truck, I'd imagine. Oh, so they have a JL Stealth box. Usually those are I'm talking on the screen over there. If they have a JL Stealth box, usually they'll have something that might fit. Oh, I just see my phone's dying. Who knows how long that's been happening. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. Well, I won't lose you permanently. We'll still have you on StreamYard, that is. Gonna switch the angle up a little bit. Where do I grab a cord? Gosh, I'm just reading these. I'm seeing these comments now. All right, well, is the audio working this time? Someone let me know in chat if the audio is working. It should be at this point. Let me know, let me know, let me know. All right, sweet. So I guess we'll start that all over again. Wow, that's really funny. Okay, I kind of said in the last thing that I didn't want to end it on this note with the video dropping off. Now you guys watch me pantomime my ending of the video for the last part of it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you comment down below 1728 if you're watching this far in the live stream, or if you're watching this far in the video after it's been live streamed. Thank you so much for each and every one of you who did watch. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure you go check out my website. I got a whole bunch of stuff over there. Underseat enclosures, low fab subwoofer boxes for almost any brand you could think of. Subwoofer box designs starting at $5, so go check those out. If you guys want to help support the channel, you can join the YouTube membership program or my Patreon program. I also have merch on the website as well, t-shirts and lanyards. You guys can go pick one of those up, help the page. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm not going to do this again, so thank you guys so much for watching. And again, drop me a comment below. Doesn't matter what you say. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream.